Welcome to Bike News, where we cut through the hype and give you straight facts. Harley-Davidson has finally revived one of its oldest power plants, the Flathead, in a 2026 modern reinterpretation. Most people didn't expect Harley to touch this engine again, and honestly neither did I, but here we are. And the result is a machine built for riders who actually know what heritage means, not tourists pretending they understand American motorcycle culture. A legacy Harley couldn't ignore. The original Flathead wasn't fast, wasn't refined, and definitely wasn't built for riders obsessed with numbers. It was built for durability, simplicity, and raw mechanical soul. Harley cashing in on nostalgia isn't new. But bringing back the Flathead for 2026 is a different move. It's a calculated risk. They're betting that riders want mechanical identity again instead of the same recycled liquid-cooled tech everyone else is pumping out. And frankly, they're right. The market is starving for authenticity. The 2026 Flathead engine, old bones. New heart. Let's get to the real meat. Harley didn't resurrect the original cast-iron head design. That would be stupid in 2026 instead. They created a modernized Flathead-style power unit with overhead valves hidden inside a casing shaped like the original. It preserves the silhouette while giving riders reliability that won't leave them stranded on the side of the highway like it's 1934. The engine now pushes out a respectable torque curve aimed at low-end grunt, not higher-rev fantasies. Harley knows the Flathead audience doesn't care about revving to the moon. They care about pull, feel, and long-distance consistency. And this engine delivers that without pretending to be something it's not. Chassis and design, vintage frame. 2026 attitude. Harley didn't half-ass the frame. The 2026 Flathead sits on a steel backbone chassis intentionally shaped to echo pre-war geometry. But it's reinforced with modern rigidity standards. Translation: it handles better than any vintage Harley ever could, but visually stays loyal to the Flathead heritage. The bike is low, long, and unapologetically retro. No plastic nonsense. No useless LED gimmicks slapped everywhere. Just metal, stance, and presence. Harley's design team finally dropped the chrome versus black to war and went for a balanced layout that doesn't look confused. You asked for honest, so here it is. They finally stopped ruining vintage designs with modern bloat. Technology, modern, where it matters. Here's the truth. Riders don't buy a Flathead revival for traction control menus or ride modes. Harley knew that, which is why the electronics are minimal but smart. ABS is standard because dying for authenticity is stupid, and the bike includes a discrete digital cluster tucked behind a vintage headlamp housing. No giant iPad on the handlebars, no rainbow nothing to distract from the machine itself. This is tech done right, useful, invisible, and not trying to outshine the bike. Who this bike is for? Let's be blunt. This isn't for kids chasing horsepower bragging rights or riders who select bikes based on Instagram trends. The 2026 Flathead is for riders who appreciate mechanical charm and want a machine with identity. It's slow compared to sport bikes, heavy compared to naked bikes, and nowhere near as efficient as electric alternatives, and none of that matters. If you want character, heritage, torque, and a bike that actually feels like a motorcycle instead of a computer, this is the one. Final thoughts. Harley bringing back the Flathead for 2026 isn't a nostalgia stunt, it's a reset button. A reminder of what American motorcycles were before marketing departments ruined the soul of the industry. The bike won't be for everyone, and that's exactly why it will succeed. If you want more straight talk reviews and no-nonsense breakdowns, stay connected with Bike News for the next update.